Hello unto thee.
Hi, Facebook. Day 2
Deuces.
of our 5-day series talking about structure, springing into structure.
Spring into structure, folks.
Creating structure that allows you the kind of freedom that you might be looking for. Really thinking about how structure has moved us towards the life that we want in lots of different ways, and we wanted to share some of those tips with you.
So there's a saying in leadership that says we do not rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our structures. So tonight we are going to be talking about structure, but specifically in the area of morning routines. Morning routines. Setting yourself up for success has everything to do, setting yourself up for success for the day has everything to do with, well, has a lot to do with what you do in the morning. But where does a morning routine start, Beth?
Right now, we are almost up past our bedtime. So it's really thinking through going upstream and what does your nighttime routine look like to set you up for what your goal is for morning. So we're not going to say everybody who's successful has to get up at this time and then do this and then do this. It really depends on what you're looking to accomplish and what's important to you. Obviously, there's a lot of science and a lot of background about what successful people do in the morning, but I want to really encourage you to think through, what do you want your day to look like? What is the most important and valuable thing for you? And finding ways right from the beginning of the day that you can create space for those things.
So one way to set yourself up for success in the morning is doing things the night before that will make your morning plans easier. So we said we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our structures, right? So think about, what structure have you put in place to give yourself a win in the morning. So let's pretend that your goal is, I want to go to the gym tomorrow morning. A great structure to set up for yourself the night before is to grab your gym clothes, your pants, shorts, or whatever, your shirt, your shoes, your socks, the whole thing, fold it up and put it right next to your stuff in the morning. That way, you know, you've the night before, you've communicated to your mind, into your body, you've set your attention and set the environment.
Yep.
For tomorrow morning when I wake up, my clothes are set out. I've already set that appointment with myself. I've put that structure in place. Studies show that when we do something like that, it internally it tells us we've set an appointment with ourselves, and in that little bit of a shift, it allows you to, instead of, I gotta wake up, where are my clothes, where are my shoes? You've already set the appointment with yourself in the morning. You've made an agreement with your body and with your mind and with the atmosphere that, hey, my gym clothes are out, my shoes are out. Okay, tomorrow morning I'm going to the gym. So it's a great way to set yourself up for success the morning of, by doing it the night before.
And really what we're doing with all of these routines that we're talking about for morning especially, is we're just trying to remove some hurdles. Because particularly in the morning, any little thing is gonna be harder in the morning. Your bed is gonna be warmer, your house is gonna be colder, the excuse to snooze, the excuse to rush around, look at your phone, whatever that is gonna be harder in the morning than it is at night. And so when you can maximize your energy and maximize the opportunity to make those wise choices, when your body and your mind is more ready, gives you the greatest advantage there.
So maybe you're somebody that, we're talking morning routines, maybe you're somebody that you find yourself, I'm not necessarily a morning person, I'm a little cranky in the morning, right? So maybe part of your morning routine is the night before, you're writing out some things that you're grateful for. So you're turning off the TV, you're putting your phone away 30 minutes before bedtime, and you're taking that last 30 minutes before you fall asleep to focus on what you're grateful for. And then you're thinking about what are some of the things that you're going to do in the morning. So you're specifically saying, like, tomorrow morning I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to be grateful, I'm going to be thankful, I'm going to pray for so-and-so, I'm going to do my devotions. You're setting the appointment with yourself, you're making the agreement with yourself, your body with your mind, that that's what's going to happen in the morning. That way when the morning happens, yesterday we talked a little bit about, and we're going to talk about this later in the week, but this thing of owning your calendar so your calendar doesn't own you. You're owning your morning, and you're owning your morning routine so that your morning routine doesn't own you. You're taking charge of it. Maybe you're somebody who wants to drink more water. Great thing to do is first thing in the morning to get yourself hydrated is put your water bottle next to your bed, or put it out in the morning so that, again, you've made the agreement. That's the theme you're going to hear is set the appointment and make the agreement with yourself that this is what's going to happen in the morning. And that sets up your morning routine the night before, and setting up a good morning routine sets your day up for success.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's the thing, friends. This is kind of new for us. We have a very solid morning routine right now. Particular days a week, we get up and we go to the gym. We always get up and do our spiritual life is important to us. So getting in the Bible every day is something that's important to us. Having that time together as a couple is something that we value. Really thinking through what our day is going to look like, setting our to-do list for our business. Those are things that are really important to us. But it took us a little while to get to this. For a very long time, our mornings were chaotic, and we didn't have them in order, and it varied. Like sometimes if something was going, then we would do well. So this is something that we have only recently figured out. And I can tell you, as someone who is recently in this space, it makes such a difference. Thinking about what my days used to start out like. I had my phone. I used to have my phone just plugged in right next to the bed, and I would wake up with the alarm on my phone, and then I would spend the first 20 or 40 minutes of my day scrolling social media or checking my emails or doing those kind of things until I was so late and I had to rush and hop in the shower, do all of those other things. Contrasted to now, on a good day, I'm very careful about not getting on social media until after I have done the quiet time or been to the gym, those kind of things. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes I need that reminder, and I'm not great about that sometimes. But the days that I am, I can feel the difference in how my day goes. So that's my encouragement to you, is figuring out what things you value and make space for them in the morning makes the difference for the rest of your day.
So what we do in the morning has impact on what we do for the rest of the day. So our morning routine is important. So setting my morning routine up starts the night before. Mm-hmm. So if I want to have a successful day, we want to have a successful morning. If we want to have a successful morning, we start it the night before.
Yep, exactly. And again, that's our encouragement. And we know everybody's at different seasons. Remember, if you when we have littles, or if you have little ones at home, waking up before your kids is hard. We have teenagers, so waking up before our teenagers is sort of a given. We have to often wake them up.
Let me tell you.
But depending on the season of life you're in and what your life looks like, it doesn't have to look like exactly what we're describing, but our encouragement is your morning routine has an impact, and you can be in charge of that. You can choose how you spend the first 30 or 40 minutes of your day, and it will make a really big impact when you fill it with the things that are most important to you. I have a friend who...
That's a good idea.
I have a friend who really values her time to herself, so she wakes up really early just to watch a Netflix show by herself without her kids bugging her. That's something that's important to her. Like we mentioned, our exercise routine and our spiritual health is important, so that's where we're putting our time or energy. For other people, it might be reading, or it might be connecting with others, or whatever it is that's the most valuable thing to you. I just really encourage you to spend your time doing it in the morning.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
We have
Do it.
3 more days of this series. We're going to talk about calendar, we're going to talk about menu, and then we're going to talk a little bit about what it looks like to take personal responsibility over your structure. So looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for our series. Is almost our bedtime. We're going to bed.